Okay. Sorry. Just trying to get my bearings as well. Think we're okay? When did that occur? Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, hang on one sec. Different stream, different chat. Couldn't see what you guys were saying. Hang on. Can't relax yet. Alright. When Morpheus was raging. When Iris and Bana appeared. Okay. Morpheus was shown at Wolf. Morpheus works on YouTube confirmed. Oh my gosh. Alright. If I, for those of you who, know how it plays out, if I skip it, is it going to, where's it, if I try to redo it, is it going to, get us back to the text, or is it going to play the song again? How does it... I think we can just move on, but it's up to you guys. If we want to restart that, if we want to go backward. It's up to you guys. Unlike most events, this one doesn't have story after the boss node. Okay, thank you. That's kind of what I was wondering. An open log for recap. I think we were, like, just at the end here, right? Or just move on? It was literally only 2 minutes, wasn't it? The VOD recording too, right? That can get stitched together. That is true, but I don't know if I got enough of it. That's kind of where I'm hesitant. I think I got some of it. We can stitch it. Sorry, I'm like something had to go wrong, right? It's all good. It's all good. Right after Morpheus attacked Wolf. All right. Okay. Ammo. Oh crap! Up there! Countless Koratons circle above, weaving a massive dream catcher. It begins to press in towards the girls, growing ever larger and larger. Morpheus! See the error of your ways! A huge pair of scissors falls from the sky, shredding the dream web into naught but tiny wisps of silk that drift in the air. Panicked screech! What was that? Ah! The girl gives a few twitches in midair before plummeting to the ground, faster and faster. Are we safe now? What in the world is happening? What Apologies for our lateness. Miss Iris! We owe a debt to you for your aid. Thank you. Sakiko is overcome with relief at seeing the familiar fairy. Her exhaustion swiftly catches up, and she feels the strength drain from her as she collapses. A dull thud echoes through the hall. Saki-chan! Sakiko. Sakiko! Who is it now? Bit by bit, Sakiko regains consciousness and is greeted by a faint fragrance. Her eyes flutter open, and she finds herself lying on a soft velvet sofa, a brown-haired girl sitting by her side. Ah, you come too? You fainted. Going through dreamland after dreamland like that takes a toll on the body. Though I'd say it's quite incredible you lasted that long despite never encountering such originium arts before. Are the others? You needn't fret. I've arranged rooms for them. Baina's with them right now. Oh, I don't believe I've introduced myself. I am Iris, the present master of the Castle of Dreams. We've seen plenty of each other in my dreams. If this is our first meeting, then who were you before? Well, as Morpheus demonstrated for you, some fairies of the Castle of Dreams possess the rare arts to spin dreams. That said, it's no omnipotent thing. What dreams a caster spins are ultimately limited by their own knowledge of the target. Morpheus didn't understand you, nor did she regard you as an equal adversary. That is why the dream she spun was so flawed. As for why you met me, I would suppose that was grandmother's work. Grandmother? Yes, the Castle of Dreams' previous master. She spends all her time in a secluded room to coalesce now, owing to her frail health. She gave me this necklace, you see, and over the last few days, it had been terribly temperamental with its energies. Baina and I scrambled to return just in case something was amiss. What a terrible turn of affairs we found. I see. Something just started up over there. You're not safe alone. Go the long way around, quick. Thank you for the warning. I heard from an old woman nearby. You should hurry home. The nights are dark here. Now don't you get lost again. Miss Sakiko, as master of the Castle of Dreams, I beg your forgiveness for all that's transpired. I suppose you could hardly pardon Morpheus after all she's done? Actually, by all rights I should hate her, but I don't feel that way at all. What? She was quite right, actually. Ave Mujica as a group was never very tightly knit. When I made that initial bet with her, it was solely because I wanted the band members back. It was an act of rash judgment. But after entering their dreams only to be rejected by each of them in turn, it finally dawned on me I hadn't a clue how they felt inside. Within the dreams she'd spun, we tried to hide our weakest, most fragile parts beneath a beautiful facade. Yet, did I ever attempt to know my companions, with whom I'd spent so many days and nights? Had I truly resolved to bear the weight of their lives? As I fell through the abyss of limbo, these were the questions I asked myself in infinitude. Miss Sakiko. But when I finally straightened out my heart, awakened my companions, and stood once again before Morpheus, it wasn't just anger I felt. It was also a deep, deep sorrow. In that moment, we looked each other in the eyes. It hit me. My power was frail no longer. I had my friends by my side. While she stood by herself, alone as ever, with naught but creations that bent to her will and whim. She was the dream spinner. She knew better than all of us how nothing in the land of dreams was real. And yet she still chose to lose herself in such dreams. Surely, she must have had her reasons? You're a heartless monster! No wonder your parents don't want you. You'll never live through the winter. No, you're lying! Get lost, all of you! Uh-oh, run! Morpheus, are you alright? Oh, Iris. Is it true what they said? They're naughty children, right? The fairies won't bring sweet dreams to them, right? I'm not a heartless monster, and my parents didn't abandon me. I can live through the winter, right? Morpheus. Well, Iris, answer me! There are reasons that Morpheus cannot live outside the Castle of Dreams. There's no storybook beauty in these lands. What Morpheus had to endure left her unable to place her trust in the sweet dreams of fairy tales. And I know full well that the castle's sweet dreams hardly solve every problem. In the face of reality, what we can accomplish is so very limited. It is but one thing. We nestle a seed deep in the depths of a child's heart. Likely, it is what they considered the most important event or thing to them as children. It usually lies quietly deep within, but at crucial moments, when people are at their weakest, it gives them strength. These words are the very words you spoke to me in my dream, Miss Iris. Now, I offer these same words back to you. I venture that perhaps Morpheus is awaiting a dream that lets her become grown up once and for all. As the moon rises, the doll takes on life. See? Have the moons not risen? Iris looks outside. Pale and gentle moonlight shines down on the two of them through the castle window. Yes, you're right. Furthermore, Miss Iris, I do have a request. Pray tell, I'll do what's in my power. The five of us have awakened from our dreams, but we don't seem to have returned to our own world. Being the master of the Castle of Dreams, I was wondering if you might know a method by which we can go back? I happened to hear them describe this world of yours while you were unconscious. From what I could gather, it certainly doesn't sound like any city on Terra. But I've never happened across a case like yours before, and a full trawl of the castle's archives turned up nothing either. I intend to contact Rhodes Island. The doctor there is quite learned, and should know a way to send you back. Rhodes Island? A pharmaceutical company? Indeed. You dreamt of it? Yes. I'd be keen on visiting again, and I have some old friends I'd like to meet while I'm, Is something the matter? I'm starting to forget what they looked like. Iris gently takes Sakiko's hand, as though anticipating her confusion. Miss Sakiko, you've been through so many people's dreams. I'm sure you know the castle's rules through and through by now. As with all dreams, the memories will begin to blur and fade from the moment you wake up. Someday or other, you'll return to your world, and when you do, you'll forget about me, about the castle's sweet dreams, and about Terra itself. How could I? But what happens here will not simply be for naught. Perhaps you and your friends will have to confront these recurring problems when you go back, but I trust you'll prevail. Even if you forget everything that happened here, you'll remember the courage you showed in times of hardship. Yes, I trust we will too. And when we return to our own world, Ave Mujica will remain together as Ave Mujica. And I, Master of the Castle of Dreams, will forever remember you as you are now, as children. Perhaps I'll show up again one day, when you're all grown up, and when I do, I hope you and your friends will still be writing the story of your lives through music. We have a promise. What is that noise outside the door? We don't have another troublemaker, do we? Sakiko hurries to open the door. Saki-chan, you're awake! You feeling okay? Half-conscious chirping. I'm fine. Can you explain what all the noise out here is about? We're setting up a new stage, and Miss Baina's making Morpheus use these little creatures to carry stuff around. A new stage? Yeah, who knows how long we'll be here for? Might as well rehearse while we've got the chance. There are so many songs I still want to work on. Morpheus wanted to build the stage in a dream, but we and Miss Baina unanimously shot that down. Yeah, I'll pass on dreams for the next while. Agreed. Won't somebody show me a smidge of concern? Why am I being given hard labor? Angry chirping. Baina, accompanying Morpheus, offers no words, instead simply giving one of Morpheus's fluffy ears a nice hard flick. Ow! Ow! Pained chirping. You did the crime, now you do the time, Morpheus. Oh, you're in this with me, Wolf! Go fit that last light! Alright. Wolf places its hands on the ground, and in a snap, transforms before everyone's eyes into a bestial shape. With the light's power cord held gently in its jaws, it leaps up onto the top shelf and effortlessly drapes it over. Well, how's that for a new stage? It's so pretty! Yamu giddily leaps on stage and darts around set after elaborate set. Hardly a challenge for me. Are you forgetting the most important part? The instruments! Stop flicking my ears! I'll bring them out now! Each instrument appears on stage while Morpheus is still shielding her ears, and the band takes their places. Still feels good in the hands. Here's hoping that Dreamland blank I had didn't screw up my muscle memory. Sakiko, we're all ready. Come on! Sakiko looks up to see her companions on stage, the spotlight shining on each one of them, as well as a familiar keyboard that seems to call for her return. I look forward to your performance, Miss Sakiko. We missed out on seeing the whole thing last time. Now we can make up for that. Joyful chirping. Getting to attend your performance, not as an enemy, but as a friend, makes me happier than anything. Oh, you people are such goody two-shoes! Anyhow, I'll be listening closely. What are you laughing at? Don't think you can walk all over me just because Iris and Baina are here. No, nothing. I'm coming now. Sakiko takes her bandmate's hands and steps onto the stage of Ave Mujica. Much as when the last piece of a puzzle falls in place, the picture comes as no particular surprise, but it is the very moment when everything becomes whole again. Everyone, upon this land, we shall leave our sound! In the moonlight, the doll takes on a temporal life. Beneath their marionette forms, the girl's secrets lie. Love, fear, sorrow, death, oblivion. In a castle of dreams, Secrets and sins join together and come alive once more. Raise your candle high. Be brave through the thorns. Part this fog. Here, a new fairy tale is born. This is a wondrous adventure story of us, the dolls. Welcome to the world of Ave Mujica.
There's nothing to clean up. Let's go.
We've done it. We've done it. Oh my gosh. One and done. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now read the letters? Oh, I can read the letters, can't I? I forgot about the letters. Nothing to clean up here. Very true. How did you enjoy your first collab? What would you rate the story, stages, and overall enjoyment of the event from 1 to 10? Each category separately. I really like the Ave Mujica girls. I really like Sakiko. She was really not wanting to come home with us, but that's understandable because I can't really blame her for that, to be honest. Storyline I thought was really nice. It was a type of story that you've probably seen in other media, but done in a way that still felt very fresh. So I thought that was really nice. I really like Wolf. I wish Wolf could be an operator. Wolf is cool. I really like Wolf's design. Stages? Confusing at first, but... My gosh, Morpheus, what are you doing here? You may have defeated me, but with the new techniques I learned from Click, I've managed to even put you two to sleep. Dang it! Come on, Morpheus! Oh my gosh. Oh. Goodness. I always have the final laugh. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we don't entirely hate each other, right? Good lessons learned here. Vessa, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Thank you. Iris put her in prison. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. You've caused so many of us so much trouble. Would a Starlight Chat see the image I posted in a link? Oh, okay. What? Locked key, what the heck? You... Wait, the comic? Am I looking at the comic? Am I looking at the right thing? Yes. Trigodia Cannon? Is that what I'm seeing here? What? No, I know the format. Tragonia for the rescue. Amazing. Tragonia cannon. Tragonia cannon. That actually makes me feel better. That actually makes me feel better. Tragonia cannon. Oh my gosh. So happy to see more Castle of Dreams lore with this event and Iris screen time. I really, really like Iris. I know you guys had me read Iris's record. I think Iris is really, really pretty. I like her whole vibe. I like her whole direction of things. I mean, I guess, you know, Faye bias, but she's really nice. I like her a lot. Your Iris voice is really good, to be honest. Really? I feel like a British person would be very insulted. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised with what the Castle of Dreams looks like because I was kind of expecting it to look very sugary, very like you know, Candyland and fluffy pastel clouds or something. I was not expecting it to look like a gothic mansion. Your Irish voice is good. Your Irish voice, not so much. I don't know Irish. The voice is really good for Iris. Thank you. My dream is to hear you do Syracuse's events and doing the Italian accent. Oh boy. I mean, I think we saw from the Mafioso. I'm not gonna be the best at it. Maybe I just have to keep listening to Vulpes forever. That's not the worst fate in the world. Did decent accent for Aroma? Thank you! I really, really tried with Aroma. That one was so difficult. This is still Terra, we can't have things too cutesy. No, I understand, but because it's like Dreamland, I thought it could kind of be anything. But it's interesting, right? You would expect it to be light and fluffy, and instead it's kind of it's more dark and gothic, but it fits very, very well for the setting. Yeah, letter reading time, sorry. Also, I know this is probably a completely different location, but I do find it funny how Vulpes kind of looks like she's in a castle right now. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, letter reading. Goodness. Oh, alright. Ah! And we got the whole gang here, right? Oh, that's so cute! Oh my gosh! Alright. What the heck? That's so adorable! That's so sweet. Alright, I gotta make sure that this is- Oh! How do I get to the, I wanna make sure I don't get in trouble here. There we go. How do you get to the letters? Messages claimed. There we go. Alright. You can cheer for them. That is amazing. Alright. I heard the stage setup for the masquerade has begun. I, as a fan, definitely have to help out. Don't be shy. These old tables from Rhodes Island that were just sitting around, I've refurbished them to suit the band's style. They'll definitely come in handy. So, please make sure to invite me to the masquerade. Masquerade? Alright. These are stage decorations my bandmates and I prepared. Hope they can be of some use. As a fellow band member from Rhodes Island, if there's anything else you need help with, just ask. Even when things get tough, we play without holding back. Isn't that what rock and roll is about? Let's jam sometime. Alright. Hello! These are lighting fixtures from your order. We've adjusted their appearance to match the requested style. After confirmation, we'll help install them on the stage. Well, I don't quite understand it. but this stage really looks so amazing and cool. If it's possible, could I bring my friends to attend too? I'm sure to be a truly magnificent and unforgettable masquerade. How are the members of Ave Musica doing? I heard that your masquerade on Rhodes Island is being diligently prepared, so please allow me to contribute as well. These were originally furniture pieces from the Castle of Dreams, and I've sent them over to add some vibe to the masquerade. We are very much looking forward to the official start of the masquerade, and the children are also impatient. I wish you all the best. Alright. Iris asked me to apologize to you, so... I went too far before and caused you unnecessary trouble. I'm truly sorry. Please take these stage backdrops Coratons and I made together. Is that enough now, Iris? I don't care anymore. Just let it be. I really hope your masquerade is a success. Otherwise, Iris will surely nag me again. Before you leave the Morpheus page, look at her left ear. Infected? Am I seeing the right thing here? Rhodes Island monitor. Oh. It's a Rhodes Island monitor. It's an origin monitor operators from Rhodes Island have. Yeah, so that usually means that it's someone who's infected, right? Isn't that usually what it means? So I gotta ask, will we be rolling for her when she becomes playable? You think? Oh my gosh. Do you think that that's gonna be a... You're suggesting Morpheus operator? Non-infected at Rhode Island? Wear them, too, as standard issue. Really? I didn't know that. Do you want to be the first NPC from a collab story to join us? Techno is 2. Techno. What was Techno from? Rhodes Island could just sell them, but usually only playable characters wear them. Oh my gosh. You'll roll for me, right, Star? Oh goodness. Oh my gosh. Second Rainbow Six collab. Oh, I see, I see. In-universe reason why a doctor can see their health bar in combat. Is it, like, connected to PRTS? I mean, that's kind of what I assumed. You gotta max pot the brat. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. Alright. That is crazy. That's crazy. Cutscene video was posted to official AK YouTube, linked it in Discord. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness. Is this mischievous cat cause enough pain you won't roll for her when she becomes playable, or will you forgive her and get her? You know, considering how insanely difficult you made our lives, to the point I had to go through a training montage, I don't know. I don't know. But I feel very accomplished. And, you know, kind of like Sakiko said, right? Like, we should hate you. We should hate you. But you did teach us a lot. Everyone knows how pro you can play when you do the training montage with Eye of the Tiger playing. Can you say something about community storybook you're in? Storybook? Do you mean the AGF? You mean the fan book? If you think about it, nothing she did had any bad consequences. No, just a little bit of psychological trauma. As I said, I will forgive you with reservation. Yeah, the fan book, yes. Yeah, if anyone checks out the Arknights global fan book that was released today, I posted about it in Discord and I posted about it in the YouTube community posts. If anyone checks out the fan book, I actually have some of my art in there. I am on page 100, actually, which is really cool. I sadly I can't really look at the entire fan book myself, but we do have some community members who are also in there, so definitely be sure to check it out. But yeah, I'm really, really grateful that I got to be part of it. I mainly feel like last year, what I did was master studies. So I'm hoping that this year I do more original stuff so that I have more work to choose from if I get the opportunity again. That's why Tragodia is our hero, even in the comic after he showed up and the tables turned around. Yeah, no, Tragodia, I'm so glad that Tragodia was a canon clear. It's funny, right? Tragodia canon clear this time. Suzerain canon clear for Atto. That makes me happy. Congrats on the fanbook acceptance. Thank you. I really have to thank Half Cup of Rice. Half Cup of Rice gave me the opportunity, so major thank you to Half Cup of Rice. Knows a lot about psychology warfare, ask his teacher. Fair enough, yeah. You gotta get Texas so you can canon clear the Syracusan story? Yeah, we will probably, at some point for that, I think, Suzerain is gonna get the first skill specialization that should give us Texas. Alright. Goodness. You've given us so much trouble. Yeah, I haven't done, no specializations, no modules. You're gonna start trying EX stages now that the ops are starting to bulk up a tad. Yeah, I've done some of the older events, EX stages, like we're going to jump into Code of Brawl and do reading for the EX storylines. And then, with our upgraded ops, because I do the EX stages off stream, just to give myself something new and interesting to do every so often when I'm not streaming, I was able to use some of the modern ops on older EX stages. I feel like when it gets to one of the very, very end stages, it's okay. Alright, Morpheus. Wishing you all the best. Sleep well. Gonna be Suzu for first specialization. Yep, absolutely. Alright. Goodness. EX 6 and higher, anything goes. Yeah, exactly. I can work with, older ops for up to EX 6. 7 and 8, I need help. But I was able to, finish off, Heart of Surging Flame and, Gaviel Great Chief yesterday. Alright. Goodness. Alright. You can grab these as well. Home improvement medal? Amazing, amazing. EXO challenge stages anyway, no harm in bringing the A-team. Yeah, there you go. Home decor medal. Home improvement, amazing. Alright. Also, I'm really glad we were still able to keep Sakiko on the team. That makes me happy. Okay. So, where is this one? It's early, right? It's not in summertime. Code of Brawl, where would that be? Last one? Tales of Terra? Okay, there we go. That is confusing. Alright. So I have avoided reading any of these. Let's see the EX1 after. Okay, got it. So we're jumping into a few records from the operators in this event, and we'll work on this for today and Tuesday, and then next Saturday I think we are starting horses, if I understand correctly. All right. After. Wait, this is this after the main events of Code of Brawl? So I understand correctly. The Land of Knights will go, but first we tie up loose ends. Yeah. I think these were meant to be done earlier, but this is also before that we had, this was before we had started doing the order and the reading and bringing on HR and everything. So we're sort of like doing a little bit of backtracking, but it's all good. Some behind the scenes. Okay. All right. Please wait here a moment. Mr. Rat King. Thank you very much. You're dismissed. An excellent marksmanship back there, by the way. The praise is much appreciated. And do forgive my rudeness. You were not injured at all, were you? Of course not. However, if you have any genuine murderous intent towards me, then I never would have had the chance to pull the trigger. You need not be so humble, sir. Master of the house and myself are well acquainted with your past. Ah, time is a cruel mistress. Tonight once again reminded me of that fact. When one toys with the power to terrify others, one risks seeing himself swallowed whole. Playing with those children full of piss and vinegar saw my precious coat destroyed. Only your coat? Needlework is awfully difficult for me. You have completed your task, messenger. Return to your master. Let him feel at ease that his thing is done. Indeed, but the master of the house may very well want to see you in person. For now, I shall take my leave. This place is a disaster. Clearly the work of that penguin. Ugh, there's an intact bottle of booze here. Looks like some quality stuff. Would you like a drink? Bottle that the Rat King himself deigned to bend over and pick up? How could I refuse? Listen to you, Chief Wei. Chief, it's been a long time since I heard you call me that. And here you are, participating in this little game yourself. I thought you would just pawn it off on Penguin Logistics. An old man should look like an old man. Be kind and join in fun with the children. I still don't feel like you're truly aging. Maybe it's because your daughter looks more and more like you every day. The young you. I don't know how far she can go. Sometimes we need to let them go. But I think we haven't done a very good job on that front. Even if they choose a dead end. Even if they choose a dead end. But then, what path truly takes you that far? And who decides? Catastrophes? Maybe you really have gotten old, Lynn. You know why I pay so much attention to that little messenger? It's because I think they may have something in common. Now that I think of it, maybe you shouldn't be here in person, Chief. There are some Lundman citizens who are casually passing by. We are well aware. Even the Rat King sighs. There are many things that merit a sigh. I just happened to pick one, with Gutso. Maybe it is time to retire. That's no good. Lundman still needs her Rat King. But she can do without Lynn. Neither of us are as we once were. No matter. I will persevere until the day Lundman is ready to go without the Rat King. That'll be the day my daughter is truly grown. Is that what you think? I am her father, and the Rat King of the slums. And once, I was your friend, Lynn Gray. Maybe I can't make a decision. Maybe I've already made many mistakes. You're still brooding over the past, Lynn. When you took Lundman back for us, I promised you I would stay in the shadow of Wei Yenwu. You need not ever again touch these filthy old alleyways. Yes, it's been so long. I made that promise, and we have a Rat King. You've sacrificed much. Spare us the crocodile tears. As if I was innocent? When were we ever innocent? You kept your promise, old friend, but you also did not hide your misery. Is that because of your daughter? I could not make it clearer to you why I would use such a roundabout way of expelling those Syracusans. There are many troublesome foes. At least I can trust you. Trust and exploitation are of a kind. Each have a time and place. We must be practical. You used to hate this kind of talk. It's remarkable. We've had so many long-awaited reunions tonight, and yet not a single one has been satisfying. Don't talk like that. Look, we're two old friends enjoying some scintillating conversation just after Samhain. Let's just relax. As you wish. It's gotten cold. I don't suppose you had time to light a candle for our old comrades in arms? That doesn't take much time at all. As soon as you left, there I was. I just can't imagine Wei Yenwu bringing flowers to a grave all by his lonesome. I won't attend your funeral, but maybe I'll bring a bouquet to your grave. Then you'll know. Could you recall a person who saved your life, and for the trouble was never again able to walk? There are more such people than we could count. The ones who fought side by side with us, gave their lives for us. And I will never forget any of them, even for a second. Your eyes never change. Maybe, just maybe, you will live a long time. There's a trick to these things. Either way, you have to live a while longer. I'll take that as a solemn blessing. Raggedy-ass old rat! Marvelous flying kick, Mr. Emperor. But let's show the Rat King a bit more respect. Good evening. Or is it good morning now, Chief Wei? It was an eventful evening, Mr. Uriel. There were some twists and turns, but everyone got what they needed. I thought you'd be waiting in the VIP room for everything to resolve itself comfortably. To toss my son into imminent danger while I wait warm and comfy in the VIP room for Chief Wei to report back? Does that sound like me? Who are you calling imminent danger? Take it easy, Emperor. I ain't even started with your mummy-looking ass, old man. What's to be so upset about? It's just one whole little hole in your belly I put. Little? Put a little gauze in it. Are you dead? You can't die. Where's the harm? You ruined my favorite tea, old man. Cost me a shitload of paper and then you come around and do me like this? Let it go, Mr. Emperor. My company will cover all of the day's expenses. Shut your mouth. This ain't about money. Answer me this, Uriel. Why'd your man shoot a blank at the Rat King? But this stanky old bastard made a real ass shish kebab out of me. I couldn't resist. You're playing a dangerous game here, Emperor. My hand slipped. Now, Chief Wei is present. Let's clear the air of this murderous energy. In any case, the evening's total economic damages don't come anywhere near those of a single catastrophe. So where's the problem? Penguin Logistics is a fine place to cut your teeth. All those young ladies, the so-called messengers, certainly don't make an easy go of it. But if I might offer one piece of advice, be careful it doesn't backfire. Of course! But this is my son we're talking about. Mountain Dash never backs down from a challenge. You got Mostama and all of Lundman really playing tutor to your boy. You got me and this old stank-ass rodent as your tools. Can you really afford all this? Tools? Nonsense. I couldn't have foreseen those Syracusans would be so difficult to reason with. I thought they'd work with me after a good rapping on the knuckles. Bull. You had them all figured out the moment you laid eyes on them. Well, I never. How lively. From time to time, you take a deep breath in the outskirts, and the air has a very particular taste to it. As for the Syracusans, no matter how wild the game got, your particular hand was always going to see it turn into something great. It won't always be so. You know this better than I. But they have yet to contend with Wei Yenwu. You may want to be mindful of Syracusa's movements. Of course. It's too bad. Crusty old mouse couldn't bring you the goods, Wei Yenwu. Mr. Emperor, such words could hurt one's feelings. Now, for the offense caused to the Rat King, land though it was, I do offer my deepest apologies. Your man is a very impressive shot, or at least, he's good at portraying one. It makes a man wonder about his background. Real sad. Could have been a lot more realistic. You really just want to see the whole world burn. Mr. Uriel, in consideration of the cooperation agreement between Lundman and your company, it would be wise for you to keep your son away from the center for the time being. Compared to the potential value of this little venture, that's no trouble at all. And Mr. Emperor, I trust you understand why it is Lundman has always turned a blind eye towards the activities of Penguin Logistics. Are you telling me it's not because of my outstanding business acumen and immense personal charisma? Yeah, indeed. And I believe you see it clearer than anyone. Ugh, leave me out of it the next time you want to do something like this. I'm gonna send you all an invoice and a bill or two, and you can be sure they're coming with lots of zeros. That's our Emperor. He never misses a chance to extort $1. Maybe I should take a page from his book. There are few who would dare to extort the whole of Lundman. That book is a tough read. Now then, Chief Wei. Yes, it's probably time for a change of venue. Everyone has their own business to attend to. Huh? Planning another elaborate, multi-layered plot with 6 traps, 8 twists, and 4 turns? Would you care to invest? Together, we could move the logistics industry up to a new level. From Lundman, we could take on all Terra. Nah, honestly, I think your company's branding is as crusty as that old rat. That's the reason. How regrettable. But now I think it was your turn to speak. Thank you, Lin. It is not yet time for thanks. I'm not just talking about today. It's been many years. The sun is up. It's the first time for me to see the sunrise here. The last time we stood shoulder to shoulder like this was a time of terrible bloodshed. The way the tenements and the slums wrap around each other, causing the shadows to crisscross over themselves. It's not the kind of thing you should get used to. Then, after all these years, what is it you see here? Changes, Mr. Wei. On that road we walked, there is long since no one behind us. Goodness. It didn't even do as much damage as a catastrophe as a wild baseline. True, though. The idea of crocodile tears being an expression in Terra is really funny. Would imply the wild jungle tribe is known for pretending to cry a lot. It's just Alto Mimi. The entire expression is just due to how people observe Tomimi. Alright. Next one here. Mr. Rat King. Oh, it's you. What of them? Said as much. The city has no need of further bloodshed. If they can escape, let them escape. To miss your old master is noble. You spent your loyalty to buy the rights of your fellows to live on. That was a charitable act. But you must not get greedy in your requests. Yeah, but after that, that was way out of step with Lundman's rules. You learn quick. I have heard that long before Siracusa became what it is today, there was a time when the mafia there had some unwritten rules kept for survival's sake. The people obeyed them. People accepted them. And in turbulent times, the mafia came to be the most trusted group in society. Then, they sold out. They traded in violence. And we came to where we are today. Lundman has its laws, and I have my own code. Even Penguin Logistics has a set of rules for how they do whatever they want at all times, although they're all wildly different. Mr. Rat King, if the boss back then, if Mr. Gambino didn't pull his sword on you the first time you met, would things still have turned out like this? I gave him a chance, both before and after that moment. It was far more than just that. But from time to time, and especially in business, first impressions are very important. You understand? I understand. There's the exit. It's close. Who's there? Come out! So you ain't dead. That's a surprise. Turns out the Rat King ain't so thorough. The The wound you gave me still aches, Capone. I'm really glad you came to face me yourself. So I can kill you with my own hands. All of Lundman's after us. I really don't want to waste time on you. So let's get this over with. You gotta pay for betraying the family. Family, huh? That word sure brings me back. Hey, have either of you seen Texas? That smell! Lone wolf. What are you doing in Lundman? Well, Texas is here. Need I say more? By the way, can you really call yourselves a family after you bolted from Syracuse to get away from all the responsibilities of being a family? Can you still call yourselves Sicilian? With the one who plundered your proud and glorious history, Miss Cecilia herself, would she agree? Shut up! Don't ever speak of her in front of me! You're nothing but a traitor! Who are you to call us? That's enough, ass! Oh, you're wounded. I smell blood. Wolf's blood. Is that what they call the smell of home? Texas is different now, huh? Really, really different. A couple old friends from Syracuse come knocking on her door and she lets them leave Lundman alive? It's so inhospitable. Downright shameful. But it's okay. I'll finish the job for her. Maybe if I bring her the corpses of a couple of peasants from Syracuse, that'll get her nice and worked up. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. You think she can escape? From the shadow of her family, I mean. From her past? Bunny, stand firm. Now we're gonna fight side by side? What happened to your honor and family? Call it self-preservation. You scared? Let's just say I don't want her to be the one who kills me. Good point. If I'm gonna die, I'd rather make it an open casket. Are you trembling? You're going to fight me when you can barely stand up straight? Alright, sure. Watch the life leave your eyes as you struggle to live sounds like a good time. I'm going to count to 10. Run. Oh, goodness. I was not expecting that one. Oh, gosh. Guess we won't see those guys again. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. Hang on a sec here. Star, you're setting a big hype with the voiceover of yours. Oh, goodness. I'm going to count to 10, run, is the most honest advice Lapland has ever given. Oh, she's so fun to voice. It's bad. Oh, goodness. Alright. She's so fun. I really, really love Lapland. I mean, I don't say it to butter you, but damn, you did it very well. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like Lapland a lot. I still find it hilarious that I started, my journey on Terra with her, Carnival event, and I ended up thinking she was the villain, because I thought it was playing a cutscene for Arknights as a whole, and that still gets me. But Lapland's great. Alright. That's a little wrap up here. So this time, he got a hole in his belly, done in by that cool-looking old guy? That's right, I was in the front row. Saw the whole thing. What do you think it was? A body double? Special effects? No way, couldn't be. Check out this video of it. You'll see. Whoa, it's way too realistic. So was it Emperor's body double? What about last time? I remember when he was out shopping, some thugs ran up on him with a crossbow and got him right in the brain. You can't rehearse that ahead of time. And there was that time in Siesta, during the music festival. Lots of people after him there. I was there too, and I went out of my way to book a hotel right nearby for a shot at seeing him. It was real exciting. Isn't he a musician? I mean, he's got a bit of money, but how does he get this many people hating him? You don't know how he is. I'll say it up front. I really like the guy. But when it comes to making enemies, he's got to be one of Terra's greatest experts. I heard there was some kind of accident at a Penguin Logistics warehouse last night. He came running out of the flames, completely unharmed. A while back, somebody saw him get hit dead on by like a grenade or an explosive or something in the slums. He showed up totally fine in an underground bar the next day. That's nothing. Huh? His brains got blown out by an explosive shell. You're sure it was an explosive? Speaking of which, during the most chaotic time in the history of Colombia's music industry, it's said that he got taken out in a drive-by shooting, sparking a huge controversy. Didn't he get poisoned? Oh, I was on a trip to Colombia at the time. I thought I'd never get to see my idol ever again. But he lived? He lives, and he still goes to fight on his own. He says it's to avenge those kids. So, he can't die? It's got to be some fake news, right? You can't believe everything the media says. But boy, is he hard to kill. I don't know. Maybe we should just tie him down in a crater and let a catastrophe deal with him. Why do I get the feeling he'd survive that one too? Yeah, I can imagine him bursting out of the volcanic eruption, spewing curse words at it all the way. And they'd rhyme. Never mind. After all, he is the one and only Emperor, am I right? Very, very interesting. So he's just this absolute enigma of a bird. Goodness. Do we know any other birds like that? I'm guessing High Priest is kind of on that end. It seems... Wait, there was another animal. There was Emperor, High Priest, and High Priest was at one point talking to... what was it? Was it one of the yokai? One of the Atto. There was it one of the spirits? I don't remember now. Atto, they don't call them yokai, I'm trying to remember. There was... Must have been a regular animal, right? Kami, thank you. Was it the weasel? I'm trying to remember. I remember one of them mentioning High Priest. So it seems like... So the weasel, the cat, and the doggo. I remember the doggo. The doggo was Shrine Guardian. Cat was kind of an absolute jerk. And then there was the weasel. I don't remember who said it, though. So there's something interesting about the fact that Kami, spirits that can choose to be invisible, were able to know and understand Emperor and High Priest who are physical. Or, like, corporeal, right? Miss Christine! Miss Christine, okay. Corporeal again. So the... I think Miss Christine talk about High Priest or Emperor, I can't remember now. So there's definitely something weird about the feral designed animals. Interesting. Interesting. Enjoy the lore implications of Emperor and his kind. There's something with the animals. There's something interesting with all the animals. Doesn't Kami also mean God too, or am I making things? Yes, also hair and paper. But yes. The gods. So yes, there's something to the feral animal aspects, which is very interesting. Very strange. Alright. Anyways. I also want to make you recall, yes. Yes. Oh, let me... So we'll be able to hide stage, hide clear, go to records. My priest said in Gavial event, he hasn't seen Emperor in what I think was centuries. Right, I did notice that, yeah. So these are not... These animals are clearly not your typical, like, 20 years or so animal. Interesting. Very interesting. Does the Rat King count as a feral design? No, I think that's more anthro. I kind of see, Wei Yenwu and Mountain and Rat King as, like, an anthro design. Feral I see for, like, Miss Christine, Emperor, High Priest. And then there's, Kimono Mimi, which are all the other, everyone else, just, like, with the, ears and tails. So... It's very, very strange to me. Kinda similar with, similar with Hallucinari, actually. Hallucinari kinda has a big smorgasbord of species. Most normal animals don't talk. Yeah, but there's also Terra, so who knows? So immortal as in can't die, immortal to time, at least not creepy like ageless, but yes, funny going on with them. Interesting, okay. I will keep that in the back of my head. None of the slugs talked yet. I don't know, maybe Vanilla thinks they can talk. Maybe they talk to Vanilla. Bird and beasts are regular animals, though. Yeah, there's the bird and beasts, the, flying beasts. No, I understand that. This is so... Yeah. Lots of parallels with Hallucinari, actually. Interesting. Anyway. Next thing we are going to wrap up with is we're going to be doing some operator records. I think we can get a few done today. Let's jump out of here. Hello, Suzerain! Thank you for your hard work. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you, thank you. Alright. We are going to, jump to... Hang on, let me think. Alright, we're gonna do a quick BRB. We're gonna, switch with Janu for a bit. Thank you again. And then we will jump into operator records. How does that sound? Good? Alright, I will be right back. Alright, and we are back. Everyone say thank you, Janu. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hello, Xusie. Alright. Let's see here. Sora first. Sora. Wait. Lupo, Sancta, Forte, Sora. Okay then. Interesting. I have this correct, right? Sora is Sora. Alright. I want to make sure that I have the record here. I think I have the order. Sora is Soda. Alright, I'm not thinking too much about it, don't worry. Alright, jump here. Let me just quickly, so I know real quick.
Yahoo! Doctor!
Alright, higher.
What you doing? Looks like fun.
Higher and excited. Oh! Okay. Let me make sure here. Second one, yes? Just wanna double check. It's the second one, yes? Alright. To the stage. Sora wants one oh so simple thing. To sing freely on the stage. Alright. Just who are you anyway? Penguin Logistics. So you're with that logistics company everyone's been buzzing about. The one that's got connections on both sides of the law. If you don't want to end up like your buddy lying over there, then get lost. Dilo won't let you get away with this. You can get in line behind everyone else coming after me. Tell your Dilo he'd better hurry up. Place is cleaned up. The goods ought to be in the trunk of that car. What are the goods anyway? You still haven't told me. And who's the client? And most importantly, where's the stuff going? Client's Monster Siren Records. We're hauling some stuff for a concert tonight. Got it. As for what the stuff is, Texas. I've been thinking. Whenever you say that, nothing good comes of it. Look, I'm running a company now. The most important thing for a company is its corporate culture. Corporate culture. Yeah, we gotta build our own corporate culture, starting today. And today's keyword is mystery. You mean we're building this thing day by day? Never mind. By now, Texas has become somewhat used to the Emperor's unpredictability. She shrugs, opens the trunk of the car, and freezes for a moment. There's a girl inside, bound tightly with rope, her mouth taped shut. But that isn't what makes Texas freeze. After all, she's seen the scene plenty of times before. No, it's because she recognizes the girl. It's Sora, the pop idol who's become viral lately. Texas likes to listen to her songs when she drives. As soon as Sora sees Texas, she gives a pleading look and begins to struggle. Settle down. Look at my outfit! It's all wrinkled! Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be worrying about that right now. Are you here to rescue me or kill me? Neither. I'm here to make a delivery. Then you must be Texas from Penguin Logistics, right? You know me? This delivery job was actually something I convinced my manager to give you. You knew you'd be kidnapped? Yeah, there are some people who don't want me performing. They hired a gang to kidnap me. I happened to overhear their conversation. Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Sora, an idol signed to Monster Siren Records. I know. I have your CD in my car. Oh, you're a fan? I have lots of your CDs, actually. Thanks for your support. Can you move? Yes. Let's go. I'll give you a lift to the concert hall. Wait a minute. If I told you to take me somewhere else, would you? My job is to deliver the goods. That's you, to the concert hall. But you can tell me first. Give me a second. Mic test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you feel the arts? No. Looks like the kidnappers really did break my mic. Can you take me to a music store to get it fixed first? What's wrong? I thought you would want me to take you somewhere safe. I'm an idol. I still have a responsibility to my fans. Besides, tonight's concert is very important. If I mess it up, the company will be pissed. Does it matter? Does it not? Over there! She should be over there! Surround the area! Tell me where the music store is. Will you take me there? The boss said the word of the day is mystery. We're building a corporate culture, you know. So winging it seems pretty fitting for mystery right now. Texas, I saw the CDs in your car. You haven't bought my Sleep Aid series, have you? I saw it in the store, but I haven't bought it yet. I sleep just fine. And besides, I probably don't need sleep aids when I'm driving. That's true. But I still highly recommend my Sleep Aid series. You can give it to your Insomniac friends. Looks like you're pretty proud of those. I'm proud of all my music! I guarantee the Sleep Aid series will have you snoozing on your pillow. Unless, of course, you cover your ears, then it may not be as effective. Next time I can't sleep, I'll give it a try. Oh, right. We should exchange contact info. I'll just send you one for free. Compliments of rescuing me from the gang's evil clutches. Thanks. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Alright, we're here. Give me a sec. I'll be out real quick. Okay. Found her! She's over here! Get her! Be careful! She's a tricky one! They never learn, do they? Allow me! Cover your ears, Texas! Texas knows what's coming. She quickly covers her ears. She sees Sora hop onto an adjacent balcony from the second floor of the music store and begins singing into her microphone. Kill that girl! Huh? I feel funny. My eyes are so heavy. What a nice song. I feel sleepy. Good night. After Sora starts singing, the gangsters fall to the floor and drift off into a deep sleep. Texas feels relieved, but quickly realizes it's because of Sora's singing. Something's not right. One time when I was little, I got really annoyed and sang at the top of my lungs. Somehow, all the kids who heard me got angry too. That's when I knew my singing could influence people. If I have a strong thought in my mind and don't try to suppress it, it comes out in my song, and I can't guarantee who it might affect. Sorry, Texas. I know you're very capable, which is why I had to lead you to believe that you could block my song by covering your ears. Of course, that's not true. Why did you... So I could get away from all this. I'm so sorry. You should apologize to yourself. After all, you've just sealed your own fate. Huh? How are you... Your arts are unique. All it took was a little bit of digging to find that out. But those idiots thought dealing with a little singer would be easy. Now I can swoop in and get all the credit. This crossbow ain't a toy, Missy. If you don't want to die, I suggest you stay put. There's no need to be scared. Higher-ups want you alive. And I have to thank you, too. Texas from Penguin Logistics has been making a real name for herself lately. I don't think I could have taken her alone. Get away from all this! Ha! You privileged kids really do have some funny ideas, that's for sure. You don't get it. You're right. I don't. You've got such a great life, singing and dancing for money, and getting all that attention. And yet, you want to throw that life away, by the hands of a gangster, no less. I'd start regretting if I were you. I'm stupid. I admit it. From the start, I kept imagining all the ways I might fail. But I guess I underestimated you and ended up giving away my only chance of being saved. The reason I failed is kind of funny, even to me. But if a good life means singing the songs you're told, saying the words you're given, following the set schedule, and smiling on command every single day, I'd rather throw it away. And the only thing I regret now is not having prepared better. But for trying to escape this life, I have no regrets. You're bold, I'll give you that. Don't worry, you'll get what you wish for. That's not up to you. What? Ugh. Texas, you... This isn't the best place for a chat. Let's go. This should be far enough. Texas. Your lullaby really is something. I almost didn't wake up. You're the first person who's ever woken up that quickly. I used to always be alert, paying attention to everything around me. I guess it's become a habit now. Sorry, Texas. You already apologized. Could you be a little angrier? Otherwise, I feel kind of bad. You have no regrets, and so I have no reason to be angry. You heard me say that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Huh? Really? You don't like your current life and want to get away from it. There's really nothing wrong with that. But like you said, next time you should prepare better. If someone had told me what you just did, maybe I would have changed my mind. Really? But I was encouraging you to escape. You don't get it. Sometimes, just having someone who understands can stop you from doing something reckless. If I had met you earlier, I could have opened up to you about all the things that were bothering me. And maybe you would have comforted me, talked smack with me about the people who were bad to me. I'm not one for talking smack, but I could just smack them for you. Well then, I would have stopped you. I'm against violence. We might have differing philosophies, but at least now I have someone to talk to. Actually, this is exactly what I've been looking for. If I had a friend like you in the beginning, I would never have done this. It's getting late. Yeah. But before I leave, could you put it on a show with me? I don't know how. I'll do the singing. You just need to ask the questions. And you'll know which questions to ask. Sora walks under a streetlight and holds up her microphone. She extends her hand to Texas and invites her to come forward. There once was a girl who lived in a high-rise in London. Left alone in her big empty home, she learned how to sing from the idols on TV. From morning to night, from dusk to dawn. Music was her only friend. Texas knows her songs from listening to them while she drives. She always thought they were nice. However, at this moment, as Texas listens to Sora's singing, she hears not just the usual beauty in her voice, but also the vitality. That forceful, explosive vitality. She feels compelled to start speaking. What about her parents? Her father is a businessman. Her mother is a C-list celebrity. Their marriage was a spur-of-the-moment decision, and their careers are both so demanding. How could they have room to love that which was born unexpectedly from impulse? Did she start singing because she was lonely? At first, she sang to express her loneliness. Later, she learned to express more emotions through song. Singing isn't her crutch, it's her companion. How did she become an idol? She didn't want to sing to an empty room. She wanted people to hear her songs. So she left her home and went to the garden downstairs. The neighbors' kids were playing. She stood in between them and started singing. Her singing attracted other children, as well as their parents. That's how she was discovered. Did she want to be a pop idol? Everyone was so happy. Her parents no longer needed to worry about their daughter's future. They had one less burden. And Monster Siren Records had a new star. The girl was also very happy at the time. She loved singing to her bones. She wanted more people to hear her songs. But things didn't always go her way. Yes! Thank you, everyone, for coming to my show. I'll be bringing you all even more amazing performances in the future. Please continue to support me. I'm very happy to meet you all. I hope you can come to my next show. This is the script she had to repeat every time. She has more than she wants to say. She has more songs she wants to sing. Why didn't she tell that to the person around her? She already told them, but it didn't do any good. They all told her, "That's the price you pay for being an idol." She doesn't hate them. They love her and care for her. But she also does hate them because they never really cared about her feelings. They only treat her well because she's following the path they chose for her. So she decided to run away. When she told her manager said it was common in the industry. That's when she decided she might as well disappear. But she loves the stage. It lets more people hear her songs. She loves the attention. She just wants to be heard. What are her true hopes and dreams? She's only ever had one true dream. To be able to sing. As a free soul. Without a care in the world. The Riverwalk is empty. Her only audience is the bright moon, the cool breeze, and Texas. But Sora has a huge smile on her face. Thank you, Texas, for helping me fulfill my wish. Take me to the concert, please. No. I'm gonna take you back to the Penguin Logistics office. Yes, the Penguin Logistics office. I have other orders to deliver. You can stay here for as long as you like. Is this gonna be a problem for you with Monster Siren Records? Yeah, but it's not a big deal. Why did you help me? Last year, I decided to leave Columbia, but I didn't know where to go. Back then, someone took me to London, to this very room. They told me I could stay here for as long as I liked. And then you just stayed? And then we founded Penguin Logistics. You're saying you were like me? You wanted to run away from your past? Run away from it? No. I was just tired of it. Same as you're tired of being held back by all those rules. But you're so strong! My sword can't solve everything. After hearing you say all that, I know we should have found each other a long time ago. You could have encouraged me. And I could have encouraged you. It's not too late. Do you mean to say that we're friends now? I don't have many friends, so I'm not really sure. Now that you mention it, I don't have many people around me that I can call friends either. But we've already shared a bit of our past with each other. Usually, only friends talk about that stuff, right? True. Then that settles it. We are friends. You can call me Sora. Okay, Sora. Texas, where are you at? I'll make myself scarce. It's fine. I'm at the office. Don't you got deliveries to make? Something came up, so no. Should you really be that blunt? Alright, word of the day is mystery and all. That's a mysterious answer, so we good. Oh, right. Almost forgot the important thing. I'm not the important thing? What you doing right now? About to deliver an order. Scratch that. Our keyboard player just had a bad breakup and vanished. You're on the keyboard. Usual place? You know it. Okay. Gotta go. You rest here. If you want to leave, that's fine too. Just make sure to pull the door down from the outside. Thanks. Wait. Hmm? Can I go with you? Are you afraid of the dark? I'll turn on a light for you. No. I'm the one who caused all this trouble. I should go tell Emperor, personally. That works. Boss, I'm here. Yeah, just in time. Mr. Emperor, sir. Texas, when you said something came up, are you talking about this, shawty? Yes. She didn't want to go, so I didn't take her. Oh, alright. That's it? Just, alright? What? Decided you want to go now? No. Then you don't go. I'll handle Monster Siren Records. Thank you, Mr. Emperor. Cool. Texas, go get ready. I'm about to take the stage. Okay. Texas, you can play an instrument? Yeah, boss forced me to learn a few. He's always saying a good messenger has to play a musical instrument, so I did. Personally, I like the cello. I'd love to see you play the cello. Next time, maybe. Hey, can I ask you how you left? Columbia, I mean. Did you do what I did and just leave everything behind, all of a sudden? No. I started a fought some people and told everyone to stay away from me. Will they listen? They will. They know how I am, so they won't come looking for me. Although, it seems one of them still hasn't given up yet. Well, did you do it? Do what? Did you really escape your past? Since I left, I've only been certain about one thing. One day, my past will catch up to me. Why? Because I grew up in that world. The ties I have with it can't be severed by any sword. It's like rainwater flowing into the drain, then the river, but eventually it evaporates and becomes rain again. You mean running away is pointless? No, it got me to Lundman, to your songs. It made us friends. And I've come to realize that delivering packages isn't nearly as easy as I thought. So, when your past does catch up to you, what will you do then? I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. That's all? Yeah, that's all. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just that I feel like so many of my problems suddenly melted away. You ready, Texas? Yeah. Alright. Emperor, I took a look at the set list. Can I join you for the next one, please? Oh? You want to try one of my legendary tracks for yourself? You may not know, but I've been practicing my rapping. I perfected my flow. It's just that the label never gives me a chance to rap. Nah, I know. Huh? Our recording studios are pretty damn close. Come on. So, what do you think of my rapping? I think I can take this song and this stage and hand them right off to you. Thanks. I only got one condition. Bring the house down, right? Leave it to me. Hey, shouldn't Emperor be on vocals? What's that girl doing on stage? She looks familiar. Wait, it's Sora from Monster Siren Records. What's she doing here? Can she even rap? Everyone is so surprised. I'm even more surprised you can do one of Boss's songs. I'm a professional, I'll have you know. And also, I've changed my mind, Texas. After I finish this one, can you take me to the concert hall? I should still be able to make it. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Hello, everyone. Today, I will be performing an Emperor classic. Some of you may know me, and some of you may not. It's fine either way. Just remember to get on your feet and make some noise. Because tonight, we're tearing the roof down. Alright, this is far enough. From here on, I'll go it alone. You don't need my help? This is my business, and I'll handle it. Thank you, Texas. You already thanked me. One thank you is not enough. You saved my life. You listened to me. Plus, you told me that even if I'm going to leave, I should tell everyone what kind of person I am. Now that I think about it, if I just up and left, everyone would just think of me as that teen idol. That's not the legacy I want for myself. I just never had the courage to face up to it before. Now I do. Okay, I'm going now. If you run into any trouble, just give me a call. Of course. Damn, she leaves one hell of an impression. I'm thinking her path to true stardom starts right here. Boss, you chose mystery as the word of the day because you never intended to complete the Monster Siren Records job, right? Where I'm standing, looks to me like we got the job done. If this is what counts as done, I think our clients aren't going to be too happy. Alright, I've solved today's mystery. You're the one who called in the job. Me? Nah, you got this all twisted, Texas. Sora's deep yearning for freedom puts out the job. Now, think about it. You know what the real job is, don't you? Yeah, I do. Monster Siren Records wanted us to deliver Sora to the stage. But the job I was assigned was to deliver the true Sora to the stage. The concert that night would later be immortalized by Sora's fans. Sora, the idol, steps onto the stage and completely changes her style. She sings a variety of songs that clash with her usual image, ranging from folk to rap, and everything in between. The band initially thinks this is a surprise sanctioned by the record company, so they play along with Sora for several songs. Soon, the record company intervenes and tells them to stop, but Sora continues singing a cappella. That was the most passionate voice I'd ever heard on this great land. What I heard was endless love, for music, for us, for freedom. Commentary from one of the audience members. However, after the performance, Monster Siren Records immediately blamed Sora for the incident. They threatened to terminate her for deliberately sabotaging the show. Despite mounting criticism, the usually meek Sora fights back with an unexpected toughness. She refuses to apologize or admit her mistakes, putting both sides at a temporary impasse. At this point, Emperor, renowned musician and also a producer signed to Monster Siren Records, steps in. He states that his company, Penguin Logistics, will take Sora in until she can resume public life. The Emperor's guarantee quickly smooths things over. For the time being, Sora decides to join Penguin Logistics as a messenger. Hey, Texas! Have you heard my new song yet? Yeah, it's pretty good. That's all you have to say about it? I'd like some more detailed feedback, please. Let me listen to it a few more times. Okay. We got a new job. Which one of you is taken? Me. I'll go. Alright. You got this one, Sora. Don't you go doing what you did last time, singing for your fans and forgetting the job. Don't worry, I won't. Boss, after I deliver this one, can I go record another song? Alright. Thanks, boss. Keep an eye on her, Texas. Okay. Put those two together. It's gotta be straight fire. Aww. Sora and Haruka need to get together and hang out. Sora and Haruka definitely need to hang out together. Backstory from the early days. That's really cute. I really like that. Hang on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hang on 1 second here. All right. Let's see here. I think our next one is the Lupo. Alrighty. Oh, I have to make sure I do it this way. No, wait. Yeah. Oh, no, this works. Okay. Yes, this works. This works. Okay. Lupo. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've got her voice, like, more or less. I'm just going by appearance, to be honest.
My next mission is to protect you, Doctor.
Alright. More or less. Yeah. It's kind of funny how you can sometimes, like, pick up how their voice might sound based on their appearance. Every idol and singer is suffering it worse than an infected. I really want Haruka and Sora to hang out. I really want Haruka and Sora to hang out. I feel like they would have so much to talk about together. Alright. That's good character design, I guess. It absolutely is, yeah. It's a huge testament to character design, for sure. Okay. Guaranteed success. Who knew there'd come a day when you deliver to the losers? Penguin Logistics, Lundman Crib. No, this isn't right. You lost. I'm done. This is no fun. You win every time. All right. Why don't we watch a movie instead? Want any snacks? The usual. You got it. Here, your favorite biscuits. Thanks. The explosion in the scene isn't quite up to snuff. It's nowhere near as good as what I put together back in school. The Ursus actress playing the lead looks kind of familiar, though. Yeah. You blew stuff up before too? You could say that. Ah, you never told me about it. What's the story? It's not worth talking about. Come on, tell me. I promise I won't tell anyone. Did you blow up a school? An assembly hall? Something else, I think it was a tower. You blew up a tower? Yeah, a tower. A leaning tower, to be precise. It was kinda a landmark there. Whoa, I bet you didn't get out of that one easy. I did it for the family. Not like you, still blowing things up left and right, even after you were reprimanded. Oh, about that. School's meant to be fun. Of course I had to do the most fun thing I could possibly do. Besides, I don't actually want to get anything blown up. It's just... Just what? I have these little accidents whenever I'm pulling my pranks. Let's take that one time with Mastema, for example. I was just going to give her a little scare. Scare who? Mastema? Yeah, we went to the same school, and she was a real model student. She would give those speeches. And so this one time, I installed a little spring platform on the way up to the podium, and, she got sprung right up? Of course not. She leaped over it and got through without a scratch. The other girl, who was right behind her, wasn't so lucky, though. What does that have to do with blowing stuff up? I'm getting to that. I guess you wouldn't know, but in Laterano, we carry guns and live rounds to these events as a show of respect. And, well, it just so happens that girl was carrying a heavy weapon. I'm not sure if she did that out of instinct or experience, but she fired her weapon to propel herself and land safely. The thing is, there was a load-bearing column where she shot her grenade, so that blew up a corner of the assembly hall. Were you really just playing a prank? I was! I didn't mean to at all! You dared pull something like that in Syracuse, you would have been killed the very next day. Getting your head chopped off is the best deal. You hardly feel any pain that way. If you embarrass somebody in public, things won't be as easy. You might get your hands and legs chopped off, gagged, and tossed in the river. Yeah! They might even fish you out just to hang your corpse up on the street corner to warn anyone who might come up with a funny idea like you. You're kidding, right? I'm not. Stop scaring me. I didn't know better when I was still in school. I wouldn't dare do anything like that these days. Oh? I'm a hardworking girl nowadays. You won't find me giving anyone any trouble. It's just, sometimes, I kinda wanna do something just to pull a prank on the boss. What do you think? Considering how destructive your pranks get, I suggest you... Oh, but... Hey! Ah! Who just slapped... Oh, hey boss. You're early today. What? Got nothing else to do? Might as well check on my girls. Turns out we don't have any work now either. No work? Here's something for you then. Here we go. Get your ass moving and deliver this for me. Here's the address. Alright, I got it. I'm leaving now. Texas, you go too. It's from the stinking old rat. You know what a pain that crusty-ass mouse is. Got it. I'm back quick. Vinyls those are gonna be here soon. You two are hauling that for me. Alright. You can count on us. Ugh, why is there a traffic jam at this time of the day? Doesn't make sense. Did the guys from that other company crash their street racers again? Texas, you've been spacing out the whole time. Something on your mind? Texas! Going by the address, this package is for the Syracusan mafia we ran into last time. They don't work for the Rat King anymore. Why does he want us to deliver their packages? Texas! What's wrong? An ambush? Nothing but cars here. No room for an ambush. Sorry. Texas, is this package for those guys in black we beat up a few months ago? How'd you figure? I mean, we're in logistics. We catch wind of lots of things on the job. Whenever I deliver to that area, it's usually Lupo signing for the goods. Besides, a lot of the people there hang up black hats and black jackets at home. It's not hard to tell. Pretty sure they're the only ones in London who dress like that. Yeah. Texas? Speaking of the mafia, I'm curious. Did you used to dress like that in Syracusa? Black suit, white shirt? No, I wore a white tux and red shirt. That sounds like it could look pretty good. So you didn't dress up like everyone else? No, I didn't. What a maverick. It's something the family's key members have to do to make our power and authority known. We dress differently from your normal Lupo lackeys. Doesn't that make you really stand out, though? Especially when everyone's wearing all black? You sure no one's gonna just... bang! Off you from a distance like that? Most mafia bosses are concerned about safety. They'll always have someone from the family watching potential sniper nests. But if something like that does actually happen, I'll slice the bolts in half myself. Then I'll go full damnatio memorae on their family. Wipe the name from Syracusa. Or should I say that's what I would have done? These days, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. It's the boss's problem to figure out how to take care of our rivals. All we have to do is deliver things where we're told, and maybe fight a few fights on the way. That's it. You have a point. Yeah, you're right. Say, how long has this traffic jam been going? Half an hour? This isn't going to work out if we don't get moving soon. Look, the driver next to us is yelling at someone already. Slams car horn repeatedly. Lowers the car's window. Hey! Get a move on already! What's the rush, buddy? I'm stuck here myself. Look around you. We're all in this together. My deal gets called off. I'm gonna... Hello, I'm trying to get home to my wife too. But this is a traffic jam. Ain't no one to blame for that. If waiting for the cars to move ain't up to your taste, why don't we play some cards? Maybe listen to the radio? News has been interesting lately. You! Tunes radio to the traffic channel. According to reports, 2 vehicles were involved in a crash on the city beltway. By the time the LGD arrived to the scene, the drivers had already left the scene of the accident. The police are currently interviewing witnesses for descriptions of the drivers and moving the vehicles off the road. All lanes of the beltway should be open again very soon. Next up, we have another traffic report. That sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it, Texas? Maybe we should check up on our buddies. Tunes radio channel. Hello, do you copy? Howdy do, Texas! Hassan, what's going on? Sound of bolts flying around. We're getting robbed! Did your car break down? Pretty sure, but I reckon we're fixing her up. Now don't you go snitching on me to the boss. Want to keep my bonus for the month, thank you. Got it. Well, I won't keep you. See you tonight. I thought I was the only one who'd do that. You seem to do pretty well, too. That's 'cause... Ow! If this traffic jam doesn't let up soon, boss isn't going to be happy. Susie, I'll take the package and go on ahead. Come as soon as the highway opens up. Maybe I should handle the delivery. Do you know what to say when you greet the mafia men? Something like, Penguin Logistics, delivery! If you try to do that, it'll end up just as bad as that one night. It's a fight. I'm not scared of them. Are you sure about that? They're our customers this time. If you're planning on beating them up and then having them sign for the package, I will say nothing more. Oh, right. And that's why it's better that I go. At the very least, they are terrified of the name Texas, and that will smooth most things over. Here's the key. The key? What key? You want me to drive? Just for the time being. I'll drive on the way back. All right. Don't crash the car, got it? You can trust me to handle anything. And I just don't... Never mind. I'll see you later. How come Texas left her sword in the car? Lundman Markets. Taking this alley should save me some time. I'm almost to Kangchai Street. Number 8 looks like a big warehouse. This is the place. I hope I'll get to leave as soon as I have this delivered. Number 8. Kangchai Street, Lundman Markets. Texas! Stop! Not a step further! They switched to rubber arrowheads. Looks like they're starting to follow the rules. I'm only here for a delivery. Leave it here. We'll have someone come take it. I need to deliver it to the addressee and have it signed for. Only then can I leave. Hey, what should we do? Let's ask her who it's for first. Call the addressee and have them come out. Give me the name. Enrico. Boss? Hey! Wait here. I'll bring Mr. Enrico out right away. Hang in there. I'll be back soon. Texas. Ma'am. You don't have any weapons on you, right? None at all. You won't pull out an originium sword and kill us all, will you? Just like when you offed the whole Conte family. You know the rules here. Lundman's rules. Right. Yes, you're right. Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Enrico, this way. I'm Enrico, Senora, Texas. I heard you have something for me. That's right, a delivery. It's from the Rat King. Please sign for it. Rat King? Alright, let me see it. Opens the package. Yes, this is from the Rat King. Where do I sign? Right here, on the bottom right. Very well. Here. Now then. Please spare me a moment, Senora Texas. That's a title for the family leadership back in Syracuse, not me. Call me Texas. Right, sure. Texas. As you can see, it has been years since my brothers and I came here to London. A while ago, Bonnie and Gambino got themselves pushed out of the city. They challenged the authority here, and got what came to them. That got me pushed up to lead the family. I want to ask your advice. If you would, please come inside for a chat. I'm afraid I don't have much advice for you. I'm all ears. Will you and your brothers ever go back to Siracusa? Oh, we'll most likely stay here in London. There's nothing waiting for us in Siracusa. Just the Sicilian boss lady's henchmen waiting to kill us. In that case, you might want to give up on living like a Siracusan. Try to live like a Lundmanite. I'm sure you know much better than anyone else whether fights between families work here. Whether you are from Higashi, Ursus, or Siracusa, if you want to settle down here, there is only one way. Be a Lundmanite. You aren't the first ones to come here, and you won't be the last. Gang members come and go. In the end, the only ones that will remain are Lundmanite. That's all I'm going to tell you. Farewell. Texas. Are you a Lundmanite? Maybe. But I will go back one day. Rattle. Beep beep. What's that sound? Is it coming from the box? Hey, done already? Yeah. I thought you'd be back by the time the road opened. We had a little chat. I didn't know you knew how to make conversation. I was just trying to keep them from giving the boss any more trouble, that's all. Really? Sounds like they're pretty amiable. But, look behind you. What's with those guys running outside? Like, they're coming after you, aren't they? They don't seem very friendly to me. There's a small problem. I heard a noise when I was leaving. It's like the boss made a few modifications before handing the package over to us. What do we do now? Fight them? Fight them? Just go. This entire neighborhood is full of mafiosos. You want the boss to dock your pay for another car? Oh, right. Give me the keys. Let's go. Earl's a big-ass cow, but he knows his wine. I'll give him that. Once we're done with the vinyls, I'm gonna get a few more crates from him. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Vinyl damn near grew legs and walked up here. Wasn't the package for the mafia from the Rat King? Yeah, it's the Krusty Rat's goods. I made a few tweaks to it. Those bitches in black think they can get away with blowing up my vinyl collection? They gotta think again. So, Texas. Did the punks freak when they heard me rapping after that countdown? None at all. They didn't? No way! I wrote this one special for those clowns. Even grabbed me a random Lupo off the street and tried it out on him before hitting the booth. It didn't last 5 seconds. Your rap didn't knock them out. Actually, they started chasing us after a few verses. We drove all across London for the better part of the day just to get away from them. Gotta be your problem. Figured your average delivery time and worked it into the plan. I had a few extra minutes of nothing in there when I was recording, and then gave that delay button a few taps just to give you 2 time to get away. Oh, I got it. Did that Lupo ask you something because of your name again? See, I thought of that. See how my mind works? They got no idea. I prepped that warm-up just for them. After a wild, intense chase, they go home and listen to this badass tape. A little angry, and a little pissed. This is gonna keep them out of breath and snuff them out. Wei said no bullets, but he didn't say nothing about no rapping. Now back to work. Carry those vinyls for me. Yes, boss. Where's Asusie? She's reloading her rubber bullets. Tell her to get a move on. The vinyls ain't waiting. Right. Goodness. I messed up a little bit on the readings. It doesn't indicate what type of beeping that's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a phone. Average day at Penguin Logistics. Isn't your wife so cool? Texas is very cool, yes. Among those things erased were busts, statues, coinage, and names on thermal baths. Although other cultures also practice cultural erasure, damnatio memoriae typically refers to the Roman practice. Damnatio memoriae. Oh, okay. Easy. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Didn't the first part get posted? What do you mean posted? Damnatio is more like, damnatio. Is it, damnatio? Huh? I'm not really sure what you guys are talking about. Did not get posted. Hmm? I'm not really sure what you guys mean. There was a part 1 to Sime Zero's post. It's missing. Oh! Oh! I was gonna say, it seemed a little bit like it was a continuing sentence. Sorry. Alright. I think YouTube censored Sime Zero. I think I kind of got the gist of what you were saying. But yeah. Anyway. Alright. I can probably handle doing one more. And then we have... Okay, that's doable. Actually, I also had a message go through earlier. Not go through earlier, so you're not alone. It's all good, just nerd stuff from what I studied. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, and then there's 3 for Tuesday. Okay. We should be able to get one more in today. Not sure if, Vessa's around, but I think we're reading about the Sancta. Yes. Okay. Oh! Well, one of them anyways. Right now, we would be at 5 left for Tuesday. Yeah, I'm trying to get us down to 4 for Tuesday, because I can't do 5. I can do 4. I can't do 5. Alright. Let me just, real quick. Make sure I've been doing this right.
Hey, leader! Got got some work for us?
Oh, that is much higher than I thought, but alright. Can't really, I'm just gonna keep going with what I had, because I can't go that high. Alright. Incoming mail. Okay. There'll be enough Sancta left for Vesa on Tuesday. No, but they specifically like Sususie. They did change VAs for her? They changed VAs. Alright then. I can't go that high, so you'll have to bear with me. Alright. Incoming mail. Don't worry too much about Laterano people. They can cope fine no matter where they end up. Great start. Bang, 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 pop. Da 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 da! Bang, bang! One enemy left, exactly one rubber bullet left. No waste, no pollution, all emergency conserved, and it's great for the environment. What do you think? What a persistent fella, chasing me down 3 blocks and whatnot. I already told you, I don't have the goods. You bitch, where are you going on about the environment for? You trying to mess with me? It took you that long to figure out? What else was I to do? Taking out the lot of you would have been super boring. Anyway, I guess that's game over, so like, would you care to say any last words? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Stay back! Get away from me! 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Bang! You're dead! Ugh. Bullseye. Look at that impeccable aim. Good job, me! I guess I'll treat myself to an extra slice of apple pie today. Next up, back to work. Today's last address. Center Street, number 127, Hot Choy Restaurant. Whoa, I'm sorry. Did I just bump into you? Don't worry about it. Hot Choy Restaurant is that way. Totally opposite direction. Ah, you're right. Thanks a bunch, mister. Don't mention it. It's not every day I meet a fellow countryman. Ah. Laterano? A messenger by the looks of things. Messages, huh? It'd probably be a good idea to write home before Salin. We should have some stationery back at the base. Guess I should pick up some souvenirs to send over with the letter. Oh, gotta finish work first. Now, where was it? Ah Choy Restaurant. Alright, here it is. Excuse me? Anyone? Penguin Logistics home delivery? Who is it? Whoa! What happened here? What's that on the ground? Is he dead? It's no big deal. Don't freak out over every little corpse. Penguin Logistics is offering a special smashed bloody street sale. Act fast within the next 3 days and get our deliveries half off. Anyway, these are the goods you ordered, right? Express delivery? Wait, I don't think this is right. Eh? I did order something, but it's only been a few hours since I placed the order. There's no way it could have come this fast. And that's where you're wrong. You said it's been a few hours, so getting it now sounds just about right. After all, speed is the lifeblood of the logistics industry. Amplifiers, lanterns, and flower baskets. Oh, you opening a new store? Yeah. Wow, good luck! Anyway, all your stuff's right here. What's the matter? Something wrong? I must say, this is exactly what I ordered. Are you for real? Real as the wings on my back. Intra-city deliveries are a piece of cake. Would have gotten here faster if not for those troublesome fellows lying over there on the road. Huh? Alrighty, don't worry about it, okay? If you're good to go, please sign right here. Oh, here and here. Very good. That's another job well done. Bye-bye then. Remember to leave me a good review. Hey, hold on. Ugh. Good grief. Girls these days. At least clean up the trash you brought with you before you leave. And that finishes up the last item. With that, another day of work comes to a close. Yo, Texas! Croissant! 2 of you done with work yet? No issues here. Everything got delivered. Got my hands on the boss's thing over on my end. Some failures tried to swipe the stuff, but I took care of them real good. What's so interesting about an old box anyway? Ain't got a clue as to what's inside. Maybe it's something dangerous. Either way, it's our responsibility to get rid of anyone trying to drag us down, no matter what. Anyway, that's that. Time to head home. Stop right there. Suzie, you were in charge over here, right? Why is this guy still able to talk? You can't use live rounds in residential areas. These guys don't exactly look like gangsters either. If I don't follow the rules, things will get pretty messy for us. Besides, we're here to help rebuild the neighborhood, and we were told not to cause any trouble. I made specifically sure to avoid any vitals. I suppose so. Give them a lifeline, and the people here should be able to seize the opportunity and pull themselves out. Should be fine. Last time Suzie was able to use live rounds was when she was picking up that Rhodes Islander, right? Them was some wild days. Boss sure does seem sweet on that there Rhodes Island. I reckon we got a long, fruitful relationship ahead of us. Sounds about right. He got some pretty interesting folks over there, so it's no surprise the boss is taking a liking to him. Enough to cause trouble. Isn't that the boss's favorite? You wouldn't say that again. But getting sent overseas to work sure sounds like a pain in the tail. That's pretty much the same thing we do, isn't it? Just with some extra mileage. The salary and overtime pay there are pretty darn good too. Throw on whatever the boss gives us over here, and it's like having twice the moolah. No fooling? Double? Looks like this little lady's about to be laughing all the way to the bank. I want to go too. Suzie, bring me along next time. I knew that's what you'd say. Ah, crap. How'd it get this late already? Come on, Texas, pick up the pace. Gotta hurry back to base before it's too late. Get in the car. Hang on tight. Wait, hold on a sec. Okay, I'm ready. Step on it. Where's the fire anyway? Hey, Texas. Aren't you gotta ask why she's in such a hurry? There's no way it's anything that matters. Huh, good point. Hey, don't talk about me like I'm not here. And I'll have you know it's super important. If we don't get back soon, the apple pie I put in the oven's gonna burn. How in tarnation is that important? Whoa! Texas, how fast you cornering? Too slow. I had time to enjoy 3 LPs, both sides. Is it your legs or your brain? How'd a couple of simple deliveries take that long? Phew. Thank goodness. The apple pie is safe. That's the aroma I could die for. The heat's just right too. Absolutely perfect. Yo, listen to me when I'm talking to you. Boss, we was flooring it to get back here. Lucky for us, we didn't bump into any cops. Last thing you want's a ticket popping up on the doormat. That'd be a month of Texas's take-home down the drain. In other words, Texas put her own salary on the line to rush back over here, so don't blame her, boss. Texas, what you got? You gonna let the girls leave you their messes to clean up like that? It's whatever. Lame. Because I'm so magnanimous, I won't make a fuss over y'all being slower than a bad dump. Now where's my stuff? Right here. Now we're talking! Yo, XU! I need my chair and those fancy electric specs. Coming right up, boss. What'd you get this time? This box is pretty heavy. Some kind of machinery? Oh, I think that logo and the controller shape's giving me a clue. That's gotta be the thingamajigger of what's all sold out in the markets. Some last generation video games console. I heard some rich folks have been buying them up top dollar. Heh, games. Who's to say that life ain't just one big game? Texas, look it up. This line here. Whoa, we got a picture! Oh, it's like a side-scrolling racing game. Direction keys, accelerator. And then, what's this button here? Is this supposed to be a bomb? Ain't no bomb. Looks a bit more like an Originium rocket launcher. I knew it! Wait a minute. Ain't this one of them games? The kind where you dodge obstacles and whatnot until you get to the end? Why'd they put an Originium rocket launcher? You damn fool! Like hiding and dodging is the only way to reach the end? I get it now. You can just charge forward in a straight line and send anything in your way packing. Now that's the kind of game I like. Nice and simple rules. Looks like the controls are working just fine. And I think it's even got a 2-player mode. Say, boss, wanna give it a shot? You challenging me to a match? What's the fun in playing a game you know you'll win? Texas, you're up. I know. Great, I got full ammo. Watch this! You went and blew up all them buildings in your way. Sounds about right for you, actually. What's wrong with taking down a building or two? I'm gonna win this round for sure. You're wide open. Fires an explosive in the opposite lane. Whoa! They let you shoot at the other player's lane? Nobody said you can't. Indeed, nobody said you can't. But if you're gonna pull that trick on me, don't blame me for what happens next. As they say, an eye for an eye. What goes around comes around. Dodge this if you can. I'm gonna blow you away. What the heck? Just go in and shoot the other car too? Nobody said you can't, right? I'm going for the gold, baby. Somebody at the door. Good afternoon, everyone. What are you playing? All the yelling and screaming spooked me at the door. Well, if it ain't Sora, come in, take a seat. Susie and Texas are playing video games. Boss has got his flippers on an old game console, and he's letting us have first go at it. Wanna play? Video games? I think I'll pass. I'm no good at those. Oh, by the way, I grabbed the mail on my way in. Are you sure you can keep this up? There's a whole mountain of bills this month. And one more thing. Here's something for you, Susie. Mail? For me? Wonder if it's a bill or a challenge. I'm sure it's not the diploma that the school was supposed to reissue, right? What's that? You never got your graduation diploma? Of course I got it. It's just, the last time I got in a fight with the gang, I accidentally burnt it all on with the fake banknotes and the fake diploma the boss made us. I even reminded you. Did you now? Sorry, I don't seem to remember that at all. That does sound like something you do. But this letter looks like a pretty ordinary, personal letter. It probably isn't any of the things you just listed off. Hard to say. Hey, Poisson, here's the controller. Take my spot for a bit. Can do! Let's take a look. Huh. It's from my sister. Now that I think about it, I did run into a Laterano messenger earlier today. Whoa! She wrote this whole thick stack of stuff? She must be really worried sick. Zusie's sister? Wait, hold on a sec. Why do I seem to recall that your sister was in some kind of accident? Isn't that why you came all the way to Lundman looking for Mostama? Huh? That sounds right to me. My sister was in an accident a number of years back, and ended up in a deep coma, in the hospital for a long time. Then... But she had already woken up by the time I left Laterano. Huh? What's wrong, Sora? Why do you look like you just saw the boss gyrating while singing some sappy love song? Huh? Where'd you get that overly specific example from anyway? My eyes already hurt just thinking about it. Nothing. Don't mind me. It's just, I sometimes feel stupid for genuinely worrying about you. Let me guess. You didn't happen to misunderstand something before, did you? Really? You serious? Oh, my sister did have some pretty severe injuries. She's been gradually recovering. Otherwise, how could I just ditch her and run around the world? You do have a point. Right? Well, I can't blame you for misunderstanding. After all, things did look pretty dicey back then. And I thought someone like her never could have gotten hurt like that. But there she was, her bloodied, unconscious body. Bloody? Yeah, things got way crazier that time than what we normally get into. I always thought I was a pretty brave girl, but I clearly remember being scared into a cold sweat. Just thinking about it now still makes my hands shake. Not even kidding. At the time, I hadn't sorted things through my head, and I nearly jumped into a fight with the one who brought my sister back. I can imagine. But that person you just mentioned, was it Mostama? Bingo, the very same. After bringing my sister back, she immediately disappeared to Lord knows where. Even after my sister regained consciousness, she wouldn't tell me what happened. How could I go on without knowing the whole story? So basically, I just wanted to find out what happened. I chased Mostama all the way from Laterano to Lundman, and that's when I met the boss. How do I put it? So it's like... that whole thing with you joining up, plus the fact you always try to cut the conversation short every time Mostama's name comes up, I just assumed you had some bad blood with her. If we're talking about how Mostama always dragged my sister into working overtime, and how many times that ended up with me getting stood up, then yeah, we do have some bad blood. Huh? You knew each other as kids? Darn it. Can't paint a mental picture of your sister at all. Just the thought of there being another person like you is already giving me a headache. Don't you worry about that. She and I are very different. Really? Yeah. After all, we don't share any blood. Huh? No fooling? Of course. Wait, what song? How come you're listening in? You ain't never talked about your past. I'm so curious I just can't help myself. I don't talk about my past. Oh, let's save the story for later. Don't get distracted, just keep gaming. Too late. I win. Ah! Texas! That's darn underhanded to pass me up like that. Ugh, total defeat. Everyone sure is curious. But did I really never bring up the thing with my sister before? Well, I guess it's not altogether surprising, since nobody bothered asking. Speaking of Mostama, I've been waiting for eons now and she still hasn't shown up. Is the boss trying to pull a fast one on me? Whatever. I'll just have to go with the flow. First off, gotta write a response, though. Wonder if we have any snacks that won't go bad or break. Oh, Susie, eh? Where are you going? Not gonna play anymore? Right. You guys have fun. I'm gonna go shopping for some nice gifts. Be right back. We'll have a rematch later tonight, Texas. That round just now didn't count, so let's have a redo. Just you wait. I'm gonna win for sure. Alright then. Goodness. Alright. Wow. Ugh. It's hard keeping up when it's going back and forth with all the different characters. I think we made some good progress, though. And then I think we've got, operator records for Tuesday. That should be good. Can't wait for you to get to know Lemon better. She's a riot. I'm very curious to know more about her. It's kind of funny, right? Because, like, you guys all get to know these characters as they're teased. And I'm sort of like, oh, this is when they mentioned so-and-so. So I'm like, I hope that, like, at some point there's some sort of, I don't know, familial tie or something where we get to, like, see it at the same time. That might be fun someday. Probably not gonna happen, but I still think it's funny. Fox Bulletin reminder? Thank you, Raul. I appreciate that. One day you'll get to meet Lemon. She's amazing. I will keep that noted. I will keep that noted. Wonderful stream. Congrats on the clear again. Thank you! Could anyone see my mouse shaking? It was shaking so much. So much shaking. Oh, goodness. Alright. Before I forget, definitely check out the Arknights Global Fan Book. I am in there. I can't see all of it, but please enjoy it on my behalf. Please, please, please. Alright. With that, I think we'll wrap up there. So have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond. If you haven't yet, definitely subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. Consider joining our Discord if you haven't yet. We would love to have you. There is an Arknights channel, there is an Enfield channel, and also if you just want to be part of the community, we are more than happy to have you. Just make sure you follow the rules so that you can get the role showing you read the rules, and then you can talk in the rest of the server. Also, thank you, Lilith. That really means a lot. I appreciate that greatly. Alright. With all the best, I wish you a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. Thank you, Stargazers. We finally taught Morpheus a lesson.